Alright, so zoomed out, it's actually perfectly fine and non-pixelated. When you zoom in, you start to have a few issues, but this is a very large map. Fair warning, it may take a second to fully load in. Okay. So we have Bronco and Arcane here. Give everybody another minute to go up, and then we'll get started again, and I will read the description for room 1. I do apologize, I am sick.
That's fine. That's okay.
So how's everyone? I mean, I know Fee, you're a little bit under the weather, as I previously stated.
How are you doing, okay?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, James?
I'm doing fine.
That's good to hear. I figured out that actually using Google Chrome is actually easier to load up the Wasteland Survival Guide versus, just using the, what was it called? A second. What was it? Oh, Internet Explorer or whatever, Microsoft Edge.
Are you also going to be recording this session as well?
Yeah, I'm planning on recording every session I'm in just for keeping track of everything.
Okay.
Sitting here looking through all the weapon mods. I'm like, maybe I can find some weapon mods to make a baseball bat that has more stun abilities. And nope, it's like add some nails, add some chains, add barbed wire, everything.
Yeah, I don't think you can just add stun to
It was worth a shot. Huh. Apparently you can just do a trigger conversion. You just have to do a moderate difficulty mechanics roll, or you can pay 100 caps. That's actually kind of cool. Use some of your skill for it.
Yeah, sounds alright.
I forgot if you have the parts for it. I forgot you can build a basically the jet gun. I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, the junk jet.
Yeah, except for this, it's called the party cannon.
Oh yeah, party.
Yeah.
Okay. I do not mind with only running with 2 players. However, I must ask if you guys wish to proceed or not.
I'm willing to proceed.
Oh boy.
I understand that this adventure is built for 4 or more players.
Hmm. In between, hey, I could survive, or screw it, hey, let's actually have some more story. I'm kind of stuck on that. It's built for 4. We're just gonna have to play it slow, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I already have taken some previous damage already, but I do
It's you
have.
guys' it's you guys' call. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that it's almost impossible for me to rebuild this in 5 minutes for 2 people, because I assumed I'd have 4 or more. So I built this for 4, and then if there's more, then they get to then you guys would have an advantage. So if everybody showed up, you would have an advantage. But with you being undermanned, I don't know how this will turn out. Like, I'm warning you against this because it's very lethal. But if you want to go through with it, I'm not going to say no. So, final decision between the 2 of you for sure.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm like, I want to make sure my character doesn't die. I mean, that's kind of the number one thing you don't want to happen. Then also, I don't want to miss the death maze. But then, I mean, everyone else is missing out on the death maze anyway if it's just the 2 of us.
Well, no, what I'm saying is I will run the death maze with only 2 people, but I highly doubt the probability of 2 people's survival.
True. The problem is the door's freaking locked, so we can't get out.
Well, I've still got 20 rounds of gauze ammo and 16.357.
Well, I mean, I'm sitting on. Well, actually, no, I've got like, what, 5 mags for a 357 and like 10 mags for a 9mm. Plus a baseball bat and a kitchen knife. But we're either going to have to fight a ton of kids or we're going to have to go against a ton of turrets.
Hmm.
But the kids here could definitely be armed with more
True.
than just melee. Because I mean, I'm basing my visualization of this off of the what is it? The Fallout 4 Nuka, the first thing you go through, the death maze in that. I'm thinking of that.
Hey, someone knows where I got part of this idea from.
Hey, yeah,
I kind of realized that myself, so
hmm.
it did as well.
Yeah, also,
Then
well,
again,
I mean, in Fallout 4, I did run through that death maze as a level 15 character while it was built for a level 30. So
it is doable. It's just a
yeah,
little bit more risky.
it's possible. You just have to play incredibly smart and not get BS'd.
Yeah.
Because we're
I
either
say let's do it. I say let's do it because it's not
yeah.
every day we have to get to run a death
Yeah,
maze.
because I mean, I got
we can
one
always just roll a new
healing
character.
potion, But I mean, if we
I
can
got
find
some
some water, we can make
bandages.
some watered down ones. But I don't have enough high enough medicine for it.
So, ladies and
Not-
gentlemen, welcome to the Death Maze. As you enter into the door slams down behind you, and over a loudspeaker, someone goes, "We have new contestants!
Just a half-hearted, yay!
Can they get through the maze of death and despair, or will they be a steak on my plate tonight?" Behind you,
Wait.
a massive steel girder door has slammed down that you estimate is roughly 2 inches thick.
Let me think. Hang on. How does it mechanically close? Is it through metrics or is it just mechanical? Just pulleys and that
Weight.
kind of thing. Okay. Okay.
It's literally, if it's not being pulled up, it slams closed.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
is
I'm
a
gonna
giant
guess.
sheet that just drops down.
Yeah, just a giant 2-inch slab.
Pretty much.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna guess roughly maybe the top of the maze is barbed wired or chicken wired, something similar.
It's just solid wall like you would expect to find in a regular office building.
Oh, okay. My first instinct out of character. My first instinct is let's figure out how the frick to break this. I want to break it. I want to see how I can break it. But Fee, I bet you probably planned ahead for someone trying to break it.
What are you going to try to break?
I don't know. Let's see what you got.
Well, right now you're standing in an office building. The walls go up to the ceiling, and that is a 2.5-inch thick steel door.
Okay, so we can. God, Jesus, cold. Okay, so I'm assuming that's an 11 to our right, or we can take that hallway dead ahead. We're gonna have to perception check literally our entire way through this.
Well, this is in fact a door that is open. You see a corner here, and you see a pair of doors here that are closed.
Do I see any traps on the ground, like mines?
Mines. See, how much did you pass your roll by? 3. Yes.
Nice call on
I'm
that
not
roll.
falling for that. I'm not falling for that mistake again.
2 frag mines are sitting right there.
And where they? Oh, okay. I just looked up and saw them on the map. They could be shepherding us a certain direction, or it's just a precaution.
Or it's just them being dicks.
The raiders.
I do know the term raider doesn't exist yet, although it will probably very soon at the rate that we're going.
Yeah, they're probably just more likely being dicks.
Trying to think, could we possibly take those mines, disarm them, and then use them for our own use?
Do you have the explosive skill required to disarm landmines?
I'm just gonna give a flat probably not.
I mean, if you think you got the skills, I'm not going to stop you.
I am not risking myself on a freaking landmine.
Yeah, I've got explosives of 17. What's yours?
Fight me, I got 10.
Yeah, we ain't touching that shit.
Can I just make the comment of kinky?
I think there's no actual door here. It's just an open.
Yeah, it's an open
Way.
door.
It's an open, yeah. It's just like it's a doorway, but there's no door, and there never was a door there.
Oh, kind of like an archway, kind of.
It's kind of like it's a doorway that's just made to make you sure you understand that you're walking into a different room,
Okay.
but not actually stop you from going into that room.
I guess we're just gonna probably just try to look in, and then roll perception, I guess, again. It's gonna be a lot of perception rolls.
Yeah.
You might have those roll as well.
I'm about to roll. Phew. Pass by 1. Bronco fails by 1.
You guys don't see any more traps or obvious issues yet. I'll let you know when to stop. Stop. Bronco, make an agility check.
Really, the same roll?
Wait, do I need to roll? I stayed in the doorway.
No.
It's me.
You were sprayed by what appears to be a tripwire going off, resulting in an aerosol can spraying over a lighter.
Oof.
That is 37 points of fire damage. And one very excited voice coming over the intercom of woohoo, we got barbecued earth pony!
There's probably a perception for the doorway didn't count for that. Oh, because it's a separate room. Crap.
No, because both of you failed.
Oh, I never. No, I passed my perception check by 1.
Right. And at
or did I
minus
roll
2,
high
do you
enough?
still pass? At minus 2, would you still pass?
Oh no! I wouldn't. I wouldn't succeed at a -2.
Yeah, it requires 2 degrees of success or to see it, or just a flat. You take a -2.
Oh frick!
Was that to the torso? Was it at 37?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to drop 22 out of that. Oh, it flames ignore DT, don't they?
Yes.
Well, this is just a fantastic start.
Okay. So, what are you doing next?
Hang on, was that? Oh wait, no, you said it was a tripwire. So if it's a tripwire, usually tripwires are a one-time use trap, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about it every time we do it. Wait a second. Idea. Hang on. Okay, so the trap went off. So we know roughly where the flames came from. Could I potentially make a repair and mechanics check to take the lighter in the aerosol can to make a homemade flamethrower? Or an impromptu flamethrower?
You could. Are you gonna stop and take the time to do that? Because you've got to unbolt it from its mounting and also figure out how to make it where it's something you can walk around with.
Oh, right. Not a unicorn. Can't just levitate everything. Crap. I'm starting to see where a unicorn could be mildly useful for this. Also, plus you stress time, so that's worrying me a little because they might have, if they already have a setup for this, they could probably have some gas or something in the vents. I think I might hold off on trying to take it apart. Then, I mean, if it's already bolted to the wall and everything, it's already been triggered once.
It might already just had enough for one anyway.
But we only have 2 ways to go, and one of them already has landmines.
Sup?
Hello, Air.
Hold on.
Me and James, we're about to just probably get absolutely owned by Death Maze. This is gonna be fun because it's built for 4, and we're going ahead anyway.
I'm running the FOE group for Saturday. Why you sound so down?
Wait, me or Air?
Error. You guys need to decide what you're doing.
You are far too in tune with the sound of my voice.
I'm sick.
You're
And
sick?
well, I'm still getting over con crud, but as far as the sound of your voice, no, you just display your emotions like an open book 85% of the time. It's very easy to read you, even with just your voice. If I saw your face,
We need to work on
I would have even better reads of you.
I need to work on.
No. Means you have an
No.
honest face, not a poker face.
I had to answer 120 questions about my company and its politics and its efficacy, or not get my job.
Okay, Steel Bronco. Well, you managed to see through the. Hang on, let me go get the picture.
I managed to get through all 120 questions and still score a 90, but
Just for you guys, I had to go off and get a separate folder on my computer that's just labeled traps.
I did not add to that folder whatsoever.
I am rather scared now.
So what's in this Trifando folder?
In this case, it is literally a spring-loaded bed of nails.
Jeez, we're not even through the first room and we've already found 3 freaking traps.
Death maze.
I know.
Death maze. What
I-
did you expect?
I don't know.
Okay, that image is broken. Shit.
If you expected anything less than death, then you're probably sadly mistaken.
Plucky, lighthearted romp with a side of romantic comedy.
Absolutely. Well, I do have to remember though. This is Fee. She had Sunrise literally shot in the head for for the story. They say no walk in the park.
Okay, I'm just gonna point out for 2 seconds
Yeah, no, that was absolutely
that while I did get shot in the head, I still was under the impression until Moon said it was my turn that I was not getting back up. That I was just going to be YouTube commentator. So until Moon did that, I didn't realize it had not fully set in the ramifications of, oh, holy shit! I don't stay down. Because also I've never had a character. I've only ever had one character that willingly agreed to be resurrected. Usually, player groups would try to resurrect me in D&D, and my answer would be no. What? I'm okay with this. You guys finished the quest. I died. It's fine. I'm at peace. Leave me alone. We paid 10,000 gold, and I'm not coming back. Fuck off.
I am getting
That's like the ultimate just jerk move. Hey,
do you have
go to?
do you have any idea how great heaven is? Really? You really think getting stabbed in the chest is preferable from endless rivers of alcohol and angel pussy? Really?
So yes, there's a bed of nails up there in the shape of a pip pony. I'm not kidding.
Arcane just raises his eyebrow. Well, looks like they at least passed their art class.
And it's apparently designed to spring outward and slam into your chest if you walk through the tripwires. From the looks of it, hold on, let me actually go bring up the GM version of this map and tell you what 11 is.
Wait, are you guys playing D&D? Am I supposed to be here?
I don't mind if they don't mind. This is a security office. There are weapon lockers here, 2 of which are locked. And there is a flak vest on the floor. The flak vest has a bump in it. They're playing Fallout Equestria. It's the pick up and play game days. I don't mind if they don't mind, but if they mind, then I have to.
Oh no, I got no issue with it.
I've got no issue with.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, for starters, wait,
Well,
hang
for
on.
starters, with Man Net 1, do I see where the tripwires are?
Yeah, you can see where the repairs are.
Okay. Well, for starters, you did mention that the vest had a bump in it, so I'm not trusting that. And if these kids even had half a brain, they would know to bomb the lockers. Or that's just me being paranoid.
Is there anything in the room I can use to trip the tripwire?
I have a baseball bat. And a cleaver.
I mean, if you just throw something at it, it'll probably snap. It's pretty tight.
Oh yeah, also I could use the nails to upgrade my baseball bat.
Right. Is there anything in the room I can use to throw?
There's debris everywhere, so probably.
Okay, I grab a chunk of masonry and I throw it at tripwire.
Make a thrown weapons or agility test.
Four degrees of success.
Nice.
What's up?
All right. You hit the tripwire and the nail board with the pip pony of nail shape on it springs out and slams into the wall, having hit no one. To which the announcer goes, "Damn! I was really hoping you missed that."
Not today.
Nope. Also, hey, Druid. Oh, wait, nope, he just left.
Well, assuming there's nothing else in the room.
Should we go ahead and just roll a perception just to be safe?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, no.
Looks perfectly fine.
Five degrees of success.
Crit fail.
That bump under the flag vest for you, Steel Bronco, looks strangely like a landmine.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near that vest, okay?
Yeah, I already had a bad feeling about it. It might be a reverse one where if the trigger is released... Wait, no, that's how landmines work in the first place. When it's released, it goes off, isn't it?
That would probably be a pressure mine.
For sure.
I take it right here, these are where the lockers are?
Yes.
And you say two
Actually, no.
windows.
The lockers are the red object in the upper left corner.
And you
guess-
say there's four lockers, so two of them are locked, which means the other two are not locked.
There's either two ways this could go. The unlocked ones are trapped for sure, probably rigged to blow as soon as it's opened. Or all of them could be set up. I don't know. I'm getting increasingly paranoid. This is what you're doing to me, Fee. You're making me very paranoid.
Good.
I guess that 8 intelligence isn't helping me right here.
Try and see if you can make a perception check to see if you can tell whether or not the unlocked ones are.
Okay. I'm still going to keep my distance just to be safe.
Okay.
1 degree of success. Oh, crap, but to define traps, you have to have 2.
You guys don't see anything. See, now I'm making you paranoid because it's a different difficulty for each trap, and you don't know if it's 2 or if you got it or if there's actually nothing.
Starting to see now why you need why 4 people would be useful. Because I mean, if you have 4 separate rolls, that gives you a very high chance of potentially spotting a trap.
True.
Because I'm willing to bet this session's all gonna be about perception, and all I have is a 6.
Mine will be slightly better at 7.
Yeah, I mean, you have a 7, so you have a slight advantage over me.
Okay, can I stand to the side of the open locker and then just grab it and open it?
Sure.
Wait, hang on. Do you want to try it with the baseball bat? Give you a little bit of range to open it with?
It's a locker, like, a school locker with like a
Oh, crud, you have to
little
lift the little
hole.
thing.
You have to lift the little thing. It's not. Yeah, no. Open a locker with a baseball bat. Are you on crack?
I don't know. I don't know what the Steel Rangers could have put into me before I left.
Make a luck check.
Bronco or both of us?
You. You don't have any injection marks that you know of.
Okay.
Okay, so what do I need to roll to do that?
Nothing. You
to
just
open a
stand
lock.
to the side and open the locker.
Does anything shoot out at me?
No. Healing potion drops on the ground.
I'll drink that straight away.
Arcane just basically just raises an eyebrow. Still not going to change my paranoia. But still, nice.
You didn't think I'd make it so hard that I wouldn't give you a chance. I want you to get through this. End my life, you miserable maggots.
He seems like a well-collected individual.
Definitely. Crap. I think like literally all my skills are everything around not getting into combat. Crap. Well, I do have repair and mechanics, so I mean that'll help me out a little.
Do healing potions also heal them damage?
No.
Yeah, I think you need a doctor's bag or go to a licensed doctor or not a license, you know what I mean. Go to a doctor, I think, to get limbs healed, correct? Oh, hey, you're able to get almost all your health back that you lost. I mean, yeah, you're only down like, what, 9 damage?
6. I'm down by 6.
Oh, I forgot. You took, what was it? I forgot you had that damage threshold. Also, I have that flak jacket you gave me, so I have 14 DT versus, just a 6.
Alright, I also do this. Okay, and then I look inside to see if there's anything else in that locker.
All right, so what are you guys doing now?
Hang on, wait a second. Before we leave, I'm trying to think now.
Was there anything else in the locker that the potion came out?
Wait, there were 2 lockers, right?
There's 2 locked lockers.
Oh, okay. I thought you said there were 4 lockers total, and Bronco just opened 1.
No, he just opened the one that was unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Was there anything else in the locker that the potion came out of?
No, It's been strangely completely emptied unless you just want to take the locker shelf for scrap metal.
Nah, that was just
Wait.
down.
We could make our own riot shield. Or at least take the door. Won't do much against bullets, probably, but I mean, hey, it's still something.
Are you seriously going to take the time to unhinge the locker?
I don't know.
I'm not.
You keep on stressing time. That's the second time you stressed time. It's the fact that the time is scaring me too.
I'm just taking into account time for you guys, so I know when to tell you guys to eat.
Oh, right. I completely brain farted on.
This is a survival
Yeah, I forgot about that.
apocalyptic
Yeah.
game.
But also,
I'm therefore keeping up with how much time you guys are spending on certain stuff, so I can go, you're starting to get hungry, you're starting to get thirsty, and therefore you have to expend resources.
yeah, that's understandable. Also, point to bring up Bronco. It seems like whoever is here is watching us. Thing is, how? I mean, we're in the security room, unless there's a secondary one, or this is just the secondary.
You know, you guys keep
Well, the way
declaring
this is-
looking for traps and looking around the room. No one said they looked up.
Touche, I was just about to look up.
There's a camera, like a blatantly obvious security camera. You look back in the other room. There's two
That's what I
cameras,
figured.
one for each for multiple angles.
That would have been pretty obvious to the Bronco that they would have had cameras set up so he didn't bother them.
Hey, I have good news.
Yes, FT.
I'm going to be at Moon's for Thanksgiving.
Okay. Anyway, so what are you guys doing?
I'm doing the same to the second unlocked locker. Does anything happen when I open the second unlocked locker?
There isn't a second unlocked locker. There was a unlocked one and two locked ones.
Okay.
Just went over that.
Okay, so none of us have bobby pins. So yeah,
Nope.
we'll just leave them.
You can open it by bashing it open or with explosives.
I don't have any explosives.
No, but you have a baseball bat.
Just bash it in with a baseball bat. But then also, Arcane just kind of slowly looks. Well, actually, hang on. Yeah, Arcane slowly looks towards the camera. Then it looks at Bronco. I want to try something.
Go ahead.
Just kind of, Arcane just says in just kind of just a regular tone of voice. Can you hear us?
No shit, Lord, I can't. What do you think?
Arcane just gives a shrug. Well, I don't know. It could have just been a video only.
Look, you're making this a lot less fun for me.
Well, you're trying to kill us, so give us a break.
I'll break you all right. I'll break off your leg and chew on it like a Kit Kat bar.
Arcane just kind of gives a slight eyebrow raise while still looking at the camera. Do you have a case of split personality disorder?
All right, look, you are not my shrink. I refuse this psychological examination. Either go through the death maze or sit there till you starve. I don't give a shit at this point.
Wait, is it just you here in the building?
Shut up. I don't have any friends.
You alright? Or are you just kind of getting bored? I mean, not with the death maze, but just, life in general.
Out of character, are you trying to diplomacy the person trying to shove you through a death maze?
Maybe, but I don't have negotiation, so this is gonna be fun.
I. Fuck you!
Arcane just kind of gives a long, hard stare at the camera. Okay. All right. Are there any computer terminals in here? Might as well see if there's any in here.
No.
No.
Sorry, can I get a repeat on that? Sorry, I had my earbud out of my ear and I was trying to turn up the volume.
No. I have told you guys everything that is in this room.
I'm sorry.
I'll check the door leading out of here.
Right, we just gotta play it slow.
Door is open.
Oh, also while we're in there, can Arcane grab some nails off the floor from the nail bombs?
If you're gonna take a hammer and take the time to pull the nails out, I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't have a hammer, so I'm out of luck there.
Is there anything in the hallway there?
I guess Arcane will also just walk up to the door, kind of poke his head out, and I'll roll perception as well. Boom, baby.
Well, you poke your head out. Make an endurance check.
Okay. Two degrees of success.
Okay, you do not retch up your last meal. Inside here are several corpses that are either half eaten or mostly decayed away, ripped apart by the various traps and implements in the room that have been expended or by what look like fragmentation explosions. Furthermore, there is every indication that this should be a death trap, but as you look through, you realize most of the traps in the hallways have been activated. There's only none, actually, that you can see at the moment that have not already triggered and not been reset. It appears as though several ponies very recently tried to come through here.
Arcane just gives a slight eyebrow raise. Okay, this is going... Wait, no, both eyebrows. This is rather going to be interesting. Because there is a chance that these traps could be reusable, even though it seems like so far everything's been a tripwire. but also with a quick notice to the corpses, Arcane just tries to check. Well, actually, I guess Arcane will just poke his head back into the room, back into security, look at the camera. Are you a cannibal?
Do what? I'm trying to process all that. That's kind of hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, short version. Basically, Arcade just kind of pokes his head back into the security room because I don't know where any of the cameras are in the main area. Just looks at the camera, goes, "Are you cannibalistic by any chance?"
You think I've been talking about eating you and not been dead serious? Please kill me. Please end my existence.
Arcane just gives a light face up. Man, horrible there. Still have a lot more rooms to hit. Or actually, we don't know how many rooms there are. I mean, we could loot the corpses, but there could still technically be traps, even though most of them are expended. There could be a few that they possibly missed.
How many of the corpses look salvageable?
Excuse me?
How many of them can we still loot? That's what I meant.
Oh. I mean, you can try to loot as many of them as you want.
But it's hard to judge how close they are because we don't see them on the map.
Right. Corpses. I guess corpses are fun. Let me find something appropriately horrifying for you.
Hooray.
Hooray for mental scarring.
Mental scarring. You lot. Half of you are trying to convince me to save to save Sunrise's mom, who literally just wants to turn her into a full factory. Mental scarring. You fuckers don't know what mental scarring is.
That would be accurate.
Point made. And also, I mean, I am literally sitting here trying to diplomatize the person trying to kill us in the death maze.
It's a death maze. Are you trying to diplomacy the guy who's running the death maze?
I mean, it
I
was like
could.
oh yeah, your negotiation would probably absolutely kill at it.
I do have an 87 in negotiation.
I have a 13, so I have a feeling I'd probably crit fail or something if I tried. How much you got in bluff and intimidation? Actually,
Okay, hallway corpse is revealed.
okay.
And yes, there's literally one hallway in which corpses have been used as mortar to form a wall.
Huh. Also, I just realized, out of character also, we do kind of have a bargaining chip we could potentially use, but it would take a lot of negotiation. I mean, if this pony is all alone, and they're just lonely, and the only thing they can do to entertain themselves is a death maze, we do have that black book. I mean, yes, that is literally setting up for a potential villain, but hey, live to survive another day.
I mean, going back into the office building to get it.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. I mean, that would mean we would have to convince the pony to let us leave and potentially get herself out of me. Wait a second. Does she know about... Oh, we could play some factions right here. We could potentially get the pony in the death maze to go against the raider kids by having the raider kids go through the man. Oh my gosh, they're all kids. Frick. Can't play that card. I mean, we need something to have as an insurance policy. Well, not an insurance policy. Crap, I'm trying to think of the term for it. Because we probably one of us would have to stay here while the other went to go fetch the book. But it is also...
It gives it a free card.
And we already both felt uncomfortable against that book, so probably picking it up would not bode well. It'd probably just be like a quick, you'd have to be very fast, run over there, get it, run back.
And what's your agility?
I want to say off of instinct it's a 5, but let me check. Yeah, it's a 5. I didn't put much into agility.
I have a 7.
Geez, what was your point dump?
Strength 4.
I got strength 6. I only did it a little bit because, I mean, Earth Pony.
So am I.
Yeah. I mean, you rely basically for you. You're basically a lot more limber, while I try to focus off of more smarts. Work smarter, not harder. I like how we're just sitting here in the
So-
doorway this whole time.
Debating what to do.
I mean, do you want to just proceed slowly? Watching for traps while we try to salvage any loot?
Bronco's gonna look at the camera. So how long have you been in here?
Long enough. But why do you have to ask such hard questions, unlike everybody else who just tries to get out of here?
Well, and then Arcane just kind of slowly also just kind of looks at the camera as well. Well, what if we're different?
Do we really have to do this?
Or is this just entertainment for you? I mean, is there any other thing that you could possibly do? I mean, why not, try to start up a settlement or something?
Goddamn fucking philosophy ponies. The world ended 2 months ago. What is wrong with you? It's all over. It's done. There's nothing but giving in to our depraved inner desires, for fuck's sake. Please kill me.
Couldn't help but hear that final section you just said there, bud. Why are you wanting us to kill you?
Because do you not understand that I have done terrible, awful shit and will keep doing it just because I'm bored?
I'm a Steel Ranger.
I'm just an intern. I mean, I know I haven't done anything to hurt ponies. I'm just not that kind of type, so I can't exactly understand your situation, but I mean, doing irredeemable things, I mean, yes, you do kind of have to live on with the fact that, yes, you did do that, but I mean, you can try to do better to try to make up for it.
My hooves aren't exactly clean either. I'm a Steel Ranger. I've had to do things that I'm not exactly proud of either, but I still keep living because I believe I can be a better pony. So can you.
Make a diplomacy check at +20. Negotiation.
Negotiation?
Yeah.
That is 9 degrees of success.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to sit here and think about this because I don't know what to do. Right, no plan survives contact with the players. All right. Fine. Maze exit is down the hall. Take a right. The second right, not the first right. Don't run into the wall of corpses. And then go all the way to the end of that hall. And don't go try to go through the door that's marked exit. Take a right. It leads you to a cafeteria where the wall's been blown apart, and you can walk right out.
I guess also, Arcane will just also look up at the camera. I'm sorry, but also, I never really caught your name. What was it?
It's Withered Flower.
Okay. I'm Arcane Gears, and Arcane Gears points over to Steel Bronco. This is Steel Bronco. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Why don't you come with us instead of living here all by yourself?
There's the sound of a gun cocking.
Arcane Gears just, his eyes go wide. No, 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 no.
Please don't. Please don't.
Make a negotiation check at -30.
Both of us make the negotiation? Or would it probably be Bronco because he's actually being rational?
Whoever wants to throw it.
That is 4 degrees of success.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Come with us. Be better.
Why is everybody trying to out sunrise now?
Because going full murder hobo is too easy for me.
Same here. Sometimes it's more fun to take the hard road.
Also a lot more rewarding.
So much more. Also, plus it seems like you're pretty clever with using traps. Wouldn't hurt to have you as an asset to the team.
Okay, Note to self: next time you make a death maze, don't make it where they can talk back.
Fiaura, was that just a comment to yourself, or was that withered flower?
That was a comment. That was a comment to myself.
Okay.
Did we just negotiate your death maze?
Yes, we did.
High
Both of
five.
you.
Woo! Breaking Fiora's games one session at a time.
See, I had ghouls and fucking rat scorpions, and there was even a goddamn hellhound.
I had a feeling there was going to be something, judging from the way those corpses were bit. But also, I guess, we can't really hit every room for loot. Well, we could probably still hit the bodies.
I mean, yeah, we can still hit the bodies in the corridor here for loot.
Yeah, true. I guess Arcane just kind of smirks to himself, just slight underneath his breath. Being polite does go a bit of ways.
It always does. Sometimes it's more riskier, but sometimes it's better to be polite than to be an asshole.
True.
And I should know by being an asshole, and so should you. We're both Steel Rangers.
Yep.
See, you're both Steel Rangers. I just expected you to go with being the biggest dicks in the wasteland.
In my defense, I was an intern. I didn't do 100% of everything.
Alright, there's now a small teenage pony waiting for you at the exit.
Right.
I guess we'll go ahead and loot the bodies, I guess. Might as well not leave it to be unused.
So how many luck checks between here and the exit do we need to make?
One. Let's do two. One for each of you.
Okay.
On the button.
1 degree of success.
It's everything you find. 118 pre-war bits, 47 10mm rounds, 3 dirty water, 6 junk food, 1 10mm pistol at 88%, 13 shotgun shells, 12 gauge, 1 double barrel shotgun at 91%, and 1 full suit of riot armor. By the way, the junk food is Tears of a Zebra flavored chip.
Alright, how do you want to distribute this?
I took the pre-war bits.
You got any 12
Are you
gauge
good with
shotguns?
Fiaura?
Moderately.
Take the double-barreled shotgun and the shotgun shells.
Oh, okay. Give me a moment. Hang on, I gotta put that in the sheet.
It's also something that was supposed to take a couple sessions to do in 10 fucking goddamn minutes.
Also, you take the crisps.
Okay.
The beautiful life of a GM. Well constructed plot overthrown by two plastic.
Well-constructed plot in a massive world prepared to go. Or one tiny plastic 20-sided boy.
I already have a 10mm pistol, so I don't need that.
Okay, I'll take it.
But
I'm
I,
still sitting
I
here
did
trying to
take
find.
the ammo.
Oh, okay. You
I
took
did
the
take
ammo.
the ammo for it.
Oh, okay.
I took the ammo for the pistol.
Okay. How much ammo is there in the magazine for the 10mm?
There's 12 in the mag itself.
Oh, well, all I have is 9mm rounds.
Take the double-barrel shotgun and the 13 shells.
Okay, I'll take that. Were you still taking the 10mm?
No, I already have one.
Oh, okay. I'll take it then. One amount and what condition is it? 88%. Who's carrying the water?
I took the water, but I can always give you some if you need it.
Yeah, true. Who's gonna take the riot armor?
I'm taking it.
Go for it. I think I'm moderately comfortable. Plus, I have my my utility armor, which will give me +5 to I think repair. I think. So if you need your crap fixed, I should be able to get a moderate roll with a 50-50 chance.
Actually, here's the thing. I'm gonna swap out my armor for the red one and then give you mine. So you now have reinforced lightweight metal armor, which is 14 DT.
Dang. Can flak jacket be worn on top of that fee?
A flak jacket can go over light armor, not over riot armor.
Okay. And you said it was a what was it? James, what
It's
was
reinforced.
reinforced metal armor?
I didn't say reinforced metal. Oh, somebody else has reinforced metal armor.
No, James is giving me the reinforced metal armor, and he's taking the riot armor for himself.
I'm giving him my armor.
Was it leather armor or metal?
Metal.
Okay, I'm trying to find it in the guidebook real fast.
It's medium armor and it has, I believe, 14 DT. That's what I have written down here.
Oh, okay. And the flak jacket can only be worn over light armor, so I'm basically sitting on the same DT, but I do get the +5. But I'll hold on to it though. Huh, I'm not finding it under the armors. Is it combat armor?
No, it's literally just SWAT team armor, riot armor.
Okay, that's what reinforced metal armor is.
No, reinforced metal armor is just metal armor with a reinforced mod on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll worry about it later. It's still the same DT, so it's not going to bother me too much. How much condition was that armor, by the way? The reinforced metal armor, not the SWAT armor.
100%.
Okay, thanks. And I guess with all that done, I guess we'll head down to the door and meet Withered Flowers.
Okay, well, that's all I have. I now have to figure out what to do from here. I don't know.
I guess I'll go ahead and just at least have Arcane sit down the hall by Withered Flowers. Have a little bit of a... At least have some small
Job
talk.
done.
I guess, are the doors closed in between Arcane and Bronco and Withered Flowers?
Till next session, yes.
Oh, okay.
Stop trying to push forward anywhere past this point. I don't know what to do. You
Okay.
guys have blown through everything I had. So unless it's something between the two of you, that is the end of game session for the day. I don't have any more. I wish I did, but you guys decided to just throw everything I had planned off the rail.
I'm sorry, Fee.
Well, it worked a lot better than I expected.
Oh, hey, apparently you can actually wear, you can wear it with a duster, the riot gear. It's kind of cool.
Yep, now I just need to find one.
Get you a duster, and yes, if we find some Wonder Glue and a cow pony hat, there will definitely be a certain interaction between Arcane and Bronco. Well, I mean, you'll have to have a helmet, too. Oh, that's why I couldn't find the metal armor. It's actually under heavy armor. I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think what else we could potentially do, because I know we can't advance any further.
Nope, we've pretty much done what we can here today.
Yeah, true. Unless we want to at least indulge Fee a little bit, and we can at least try to go tackle some of the stuff. Try to find some more loot and stuff. But we will. I mean, technically, we will have withered flowers helping us out because she'll know exactly where all the traps are. So we could probably get a bonus to finding the traps. So then we can get some combat in. And I guess I'll go ahead and update my character sheet slightly for at least the relationships tab, I guess. Between Arcane Gears and Steel Bronco, I guess.